Okay, hello everyone. I'm back with another update video of my NuTyX installation, and I still can't say enough good things about NuTyX. I'm completely blown away with it still. It's such a great system, and really this video isn't necessarily about NuTyX. I'm going to be covering a few things that I've had to deal with because of installing the Obamenu. Not really a problem, but I'll show you what I did to fix a few things. And I'm doing this mainly because I recommended the Obamenu, and I still recommend the Obamenu, and I still definitely recommend NuTyX. So let's get to it. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is NeoFetch. NuTyX has screen fetch in the repositories, but they don't have NeoFetch, and that was brought up on the NuTyX forums. So I prefer NeoFetch, so I installed it. Very easy to install, and I'm going to link to the forum where I gave instructions for how to install it. And basically, if you recall, when you use screen fetch, if you saw a previous video, it just showed that penguin in the terminal when it opened. But with NeoFetch, you get this great NuTyX icon or logo. I really I like that logo. And you get your information. So that is the only other package other than Obamenu that I've had to install myself. Everything else on my system, if I recall correctly, came straight from the repositories. So like I said, I'll link to that, how you can install that if you're running NuTyX and you want to install NeoFetch. It's very easy, very quick, and you'll be able to, like me, if you want to add it to your bash RC file so it shows when you open the terminal, you can get NeoFetch in NuTyX, no problem. Now the second thing I want to cover, I have added icons to my menu. Now all these that you see, all of these, I'm not doing the applications yet on purpose. I've added all of these icons, had to do it manually. Not a big deal, just some copying and pasting and changing the actual name of the icon. So I've added my icons to the menu, and again, I still have just a very simple plain menu. That's the way I like things. However, to get the applications to show the menus, or applications to show the icons, I'm sorry, I've been up since 3 a.m. Kind of been a long morning so far. To get the applications to show icons took a little bit of exploring for me. Now if you notice, I don't have any icons in these categories, and I did that on purpose. Obamenu lists categories a little different than I'm used to, and for me it's just quicker to be able to see the actual category name without the icon. However, I do have icons for all of my applications, as you see. And this does it just like Obamenu is a dynamic menu. It will automatically add and remove applications. It will also automatically add the icon for you. However, you have to have the icons. So let me show you what I did. Now when you when you download Obamenu, you get a tar file. And when you untar that tar file, it gives you the Python script right here, and it gives you this text file. And I would highly recommend people to read this text file, because it does explain a few things that you will need to know. Now, when Obamenu is included in your menu, as it is in mine, it looks for icons in user share pixmaps. That's the default. It does say that if you want to use other icons to soft link them into user share pixmaps, and I tried that, use the ln-s command to soft link them in there, and it kind of worked for me. I wasn't real happy with it. I may have done something wrong, I don't know. So let me show you what I did. And I'm not saying that what I did is the best way. I'm not saying it's the correct way. I'm saying it's what worked for me. So what I did, I opened now I'm not root right now. I opened my file manager as root, and I went in one window, I went to user share pixmaps, pulling that up, there it is. It takes it a minute to load. In the other window, I went to user share icons. And I wanted to use the Papyrus Dark icons. Okay? Papyrus Dark. That's what I used. Now what I did, I didn't have very many icons in user share pixmaps whatsoever. So what I did, I created this folder. I called it old. That's what worked for me. You can call it whatever you want. And I put all of the old pixmaps icons in that folder, so that was left empty. There were no icons left in there. And what I did, came over here to Papyrus Dark 48 by 48, went to the apps folder, and if you notice, these are SVG icons and they work fine. I was kind of concerned that since they weren't PNG, they may not work, but they're working great. And all I did, I selected all of those icons, I copied them, I came over here to user share pixmaps, and I pasted them in there. And after I did that, I had icons on all of my applications in the Obamenu. Let's see, what else did I do? I had a situation. If you'll notice here in settings, I have the Power Manager. I had installed XFCE4 Power Manager, but it wasn't showing in my menu, and I went to user share applications to see if something was hindering that. I thought maybe it said show only in XFCE4 or something like that, but it didn't. And of course, your first inclination is to blame the distro, right? It's not the distro's fault, it's Obamenu. And let me show you, I don't have it anymore because I corrected it. Well, actually, I can show it to you. Now, I put Obamenu, I put that Python script in user bin. I'm not going to go there, that's where I put it. I'm going to show you what it looks like before I fixed it. I was able to open the Power Manager by going to User Share Applications and click on the Power Manager there. And I could also open it with D menu, but it wasn't showing in my regular menu. And I got to looking at the Obamenu script. And of course, I was doing this after I put it in user bin, and I did it as root. And if you notice here in this ignore list, there was XFCE4 Power Manager settings. They give a few applications in here that they're wanting. I guess they're just using them as examples of what not to show in your menu. So all I did after I discovered that, I just removed it, saved the file, closed it, and XFCE4 Power Manager was in my menu. So that took a little bit of figuring out. Finally figured it out. And also, I had many applications that I didn't want to show in my menu. Let me give you an example. I'm going to minimize that because I'm going to open it again. If you look in my Office category, all I have is the PDF Viewer and LibreOffice Writer. Well, in fact, I have the full LibreOffice suite, but the only part of that I ever use, ever use, is the Writer. So I didn't need all that other stuff in my menu. And I got to looking at that ignore list in the Obamenu Python script, and I thought, man, I'm going to be adding a lot of stuff in here. So all I did, again, I opened up my file manager as root. I went to User, Share, Applications, and you see I created this folder right here, called it Apps, and any application that I didn't want to show in my menu, I just put it in that folder. See, here's all the LibreOffice stuff, a few other items. So that's how I handled that. The only other thing I can really mention that I've done, I replaced the RC XML file with my own that has all my custom keyboard shortcuts. I had to change the run command to D menu. Oh, I also did, let me open up D menu. Now if you notice, when you see D menu, you're usually used to seeing this blank space here and then all the applications listed. Well, I'm using it as a run command. I don't need to see all those applications. If I want to launch an application, I just want to, there it is, LeafPad opens up. Let's see, Audacious opens up. Well, it actually, I have it where it goes straight to my notification area. I didn't need all those applications showing. I just wanted to be able to type in what I wanted to run, so I fixed that. Other than that, that's basically it. I hope I kind of explained what I did. Let's see. Did I explain everything? I think I did. So I will stop with my idiocy, and I will once again thank the developer of NuTyX for giving us such a great system. I mean, it is fast, it's simple, it's rolling release. The other day I got a kernel upgrade, so I'm really enjoying this NuTyX. Okay, this is the addendum to the video because I forgot to do what I'm going to show here, which is to show how to not have any icons in the Obamenu, because I'm an idiot and forgot to talk about it in the first part of the video. So here we go. If you don't want any icons in your Obamenu, And I just kind of discovered this by accident when I was trying to put icons in the menu. All we need to do is go to our Obamenu Python script, and I will actually do this for a moment so that you can see that it does work. So wherever you have put the Python script, go to it and open it up with your text editor. Yeah, come on. Come on now. There we go. Obamenu, there it is. Now if you do not want any icons in your menu, right here when you open the script up, look for your image directory baseline, and right here where it says user share, that's left empty after share so that it's naturally calling for the PixMaps folder to be used. All you need to do is add any word after that, but since I'm such a professional, I'm going to use the word icons. So I will save that, and we will see when I open the applications, I have no icons in the menu whatsoever. So that's all you need to do, just add some word right here. I use the word icons, but if it's left blank, it will show. Let me save that again. It will show the icons in the menus. So there we go. Easy peasy. There we go. Thanks for watching. Hope that helped. And you guys have a great day.